The fragrance of a room is just as important as the color of the carpet or the feel of the cushions in how a user experiences a space. To explore this idea, we asked 3 top interior designers to reinvent the same space 6 times, taking their inspiration from a range of contemporary fragrances. The space the designers had to work with is a small living room with neutral couches, walls and curtains.
The space we're dealing with is very classical. What I like about it is it's a blank canvas to work from. You can do a lot with the space. The white couches, the beige walls, the beautiful classical feeling on the cornices, the curtains, you can do so much with. So it's got a contemporary edge to it. It's got a very traveled feel about it. So it's very classical. I'm bordering on safe, but there's a few elements within the room that give it a bit of punch, which makes it a surprise.
We're not doing a complete room makeover. We won't be painting the walls or bringing in all new furniture. Rather, we're going to be making small changes to the soft furnishings and decorative items to show that anyone can change a room of their choice with a minimum budget for maximum impact.
We're going to change cushions, we're going to add in throws, we're going to change lampshades, we're going to change objet, and put pictures in the right places to change the entire feel of the room, change the atmosphere, and try and interpret the scent that I'm going for. The ideas and pictures that crisp linen lilac evokes in my head is more about the crisp linen part of it. When I smelt it, I felt like I wanted to go to the seaside. It was very cool, very calming, very relaxing, with a touch of lilac in it, which added a bit of ambiance and freshness. I'm seeing bright skies and breezy pictures of seaside, relaxing holidays. So we're going to work on the blue, shiny blue, powder blue, sky blue, creams and whites spectrum of the color palette.
Gudrun's first step is to strip down the room to a bare shell, removing pictures, lampshades, decorative items, the coffee table, and all the items she won't be using, so she has a blank canvas to work on. Gudrun likes to work from the ground up, so her first step is to bring in a cool blue carpet to accentuate the coastal retreat look and feel she's going for. She places the carpet at an angle between the 2 couches to give the room a bit of interest. After that, she brings in the original 3-box coffee table back in, as she likes to work with what the owners already have as much as possible. That done, it's time to deal with the wall hangings.
I wanted to choose pictures that would bring the seaside feeling of the cool, crisp linen lilac into the room. So these pictures have a beautiful weatheredness about it. So you can see they're nicely beaten up but painted at the same time. They also offset the formality of the couches beautifully, and I think it'll create a nice look at the end of the day. I've arranged about 12 pictures on the wall in a very nice composition, which will add to the scenic space of the room.
After spending a bit of time getting the layout and positioning of the pictures just right, Gudrun moves on to selecting the perfect combination of cushions for the room.
You know, when I do cushions, I like to think of them like the filling in the sandwich. You got the wall, you got the floor, we started from the ground up, and the cushions bring everything together. When you're working with a space like this, you don't want to neglect the details. And very often, when you look at a couch, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm looking at the cushions because I'm going to sit in that couch and be comfortable. These cushions do that for me, and they bring it together, and they also bring through the qualities of the fragrance. This linen quality of the cushion is beautiful. The crispness of this pattern, as you can see, it speaks of yesteryear, but it speaks of today at the same time. And the luxurious quality of this velvet speaks to me of the carpet, the shine. So it brings it all together very nicely. The throw as well, it's got a very beaten look, which talks to me about the pictures. Putting it next to this all together really frames it nicely.
Now it's time to bring in the finishing touches. The complementary lampshades, lots of chrome bowls and decorative items to add a modern twist to the weathered beach retreat look. And some photographs to personalize the space for the owners. Finally, a spray of the inspirational fragrance to round off the whole experience.
I'm very thrilled. It looks really, really good. But the biggest surprise for me was this coffee table at an angle, the way it looked. I love the way the cushions play together, the texture against the linen, against the pattern here. Creates a lovely movement and a lovely feel. It doesn't, it's not too matchy-matchy. I don't like matchy-matchy. It creates a lot of interest without being boring. There's elements in that corner there of the throw. I'm loving that whole story with the lamp and the objet. I'm thrilled. I'm very happy. Certainly the crisp linen lilac has come through in a beautiful way, but I'd say in a bit of tongue-in-cheek in that you get more of the crisp linen than you do the lilac. But when I personally smelt the scent, I was transported immediately to the sea of this getaway, relaxed feeling which I wanted to create.